So let's see how we do the tree pose or the Vrikshasana. So first up, we're going to start with Samasthiti, which is the fundamental standing posture to enter into any of the standing postures, especially in the primary series of Ashtanga Yoga, which is called the Yoga Chikitsa. So we turn like this in Samasthiti, and then from here we're going to actively transfer our body weight into one side of the body, so it gives a greater sense of balance to understand that how you can balance your entire body weight on just one leg. Excellent for kids also to understand the sense of balance and stability. Now from here, as I transferred my weight, I'm going to take the assist of both my hands and cup my right ankle or leg into both of them to support it. And then as a beginner, maybe I'm able to just place it till here. Maybe I'm just able to place it till here comfortably. Whichever way works for you. As I said, I always say this, Thiram Sukham Asanam, which is the steady, comfortable posture. So you have to only listen to your body. Don't even listen to me. Don't even listen to anybody around you. Listen to your own body. It will tell you when it is prepared to express the posture in its full bloom. So as a beginner, we always begin by transferring the weight on the one leg, assisting with the hands and placing them either on our ankle or on a shin like this or above the knee. But we're never going to place it on the knee joint. Now that's not the right alignment. Once again I repeat, either you place it on your ankle, you can place it on your shin, you can place it on your upper thigh like this. Now, second most important thing to note in Vrikshasana is that there is a greater symbiotic relationship that is happening between the upper body and the lower body. So to maintain this harmony, to maintain this symbiotic relationship, we have to cultivate the stronger sense of balance between our upper body and lower body. So how we do it? So I transferred my weight on one side. I took the assist of my hand, and right now my knee is facing forward. Now, if I placed my right leg on my left thigh, I have to take the assist of my right hand and open the inner thigh completely like this. Now, again, as I said, if you're a beginner, maybe if you are a beginner, maybe you're just able to place it here and you're going to hold it with your hands, which is perfectly fine. Maybe your knee is pointed out and you're not able to open it, which is also fine. Just follow gradually and slowly. I know you're going to reach there, and once we start interacting one-on-one, you're going to tell me that how beautifully you're able to balance in Vrikshasana. So what we do is, we place it like this, open the right thigh, and then from here, the correct expression of the posture is taking your hands up all the way in prayer position. But if you're a beginner, and since we're breaking down the beginner postures for you, we can bring the palms together like this in prayer position in front of a heart and stay in Anjali Mudra. Let's see how we do it on the other side. So let's see how we do it on the other side. So we take the left leg this time and place it on the topmost part of your right. Let's see how we do it on the left side. So we take the left leg and place it on the topmost part of the right. Let's see how we do it on the left side. We take the left leg now and place it on the topmost part of the right thigh. Open it and bring the hands into the prayer position in front of a heart like this, or take them up like this and stay here for 4 to 5 breaths. and simply let go to exit from the posture. Let go of the fold of the leg, let go of the fold of the hands. And relax. And let's move on from here to our next posture, which is the downward dog. So once again, today we are doing the standing series. So in standing series, downward dog is an excellent posture to be practiced every day. Now to practice downward dog, we first come in all fours like this. The knees are directly stacked right under my hip bone. The palms, the fingers are open, pressing the floor, pushing the floor away from you. Directly stacked under the shoulders and hip width distance between the knees, and toes are rolled out. Now from here, roll the toes inward, curl them and lift your knees off the floor and try to balance your weight this time on the palms, which are pushing the floor away, and also the feet. Now as a beginner, your knees will be completely folded like this, and you might not be able to have a contact of your heels to the ground, which is perfectly fine, because as a beginner we're not trying to attain that. What we're trying to do is we're just trying to understand that how this kind of a movement prepares you for future asanas in the when you practice scales up. You start downward dog is a great preparatory pose to make you understand a sense of rush coming, a blood rush coming towards your face, towards your scalp, towards your brain, because your level of head is lower than the level of your heart in this. So it prepares you for inversions in the future, a lot of arm balances, and excellent posture, complete posture to be practiced every day. Now in this, where is my vision going to be? Vision is never going to be helter-skelter. That's why we always practice drishti when we practice the asanas. So the two most important parts in the asana practice is the bandhas, the locks that we practice, and the drishti. Now vision is centered towards your navel. So elongate the spine, lengthen the spine, try to move your toes, and slowly when you're prepared and you're ready, try to open the shoulders completely. Shoulders are going to encounter a great stretch, spine is elongated, your hamstrings are crying, and you might be cursing me by now. You must be like, Garima, what are you doing? But trust me, you're going to thank me later. And try to squeeze and build your abdominals. Try to squeeze them towards your spine, navel towards the spine. Uddiyana Bandha, abdominal lock, and when you center your vision towards the navel, you also have Jalandhara Bandha or the chin lock. And now staying here, and from your palms you're pushing the floor off pushing the floor away from you, I would say, and staying here for 5 breaths. Let not the spine roll up like this. Always be in the right posture, lengthening and stretching your shoulders and opening them. And then to exit from the posture, simply come back. You see the rush of blood coming towards your face. So excellent preparatory posture to take you to the more advanced postures as and when you advance in your practice. So next up, what we're going to do is Trikonasana, or the triangle pose. So the pose Trikonasana in itself is explanatory of the name triangle. So in this, your body looks like a triangle. Excellent hip opener. It is an amazing hip opener, I would say, and also strengthens your right from your ankles to your toes to your shin, to your knees, to your hamstrings, to even your quads, to your hip bones, and also spine. It lengthens the spine. Abdominals, it stimulates. Neck is also looking up, so neck has a greater rotation. The shoulders are opening up because of the bend and the pulling and stretching that we do. So let's see how we do it. So we're starting from Samasthiti, which is the still posture. We sit here, we stand here, the standing fundamental posture. And then from Samasthiti, we, with an inhale, we open to the right like this. Now, palms are open, hands are open, but if you notice, there's a 2 to 3 feet gap between both my legs. My left leg is in 45 degree, my right leg is in 90 degree. Now, as a beginner, what you have to do is understand the hip movement. You're not going to look towards your right side where your right leg is, which is a natural tendency. So with an inhale, you're opening your legs and pushing your body towards the center. This is your center. So never push it this way. You have to push it, actively push it towards the center. And then from here, as a beginner, bend your knees, and with an exhale, we go down and hold wherever you can. As a beginner, maybe you're able to not straighten your knees, which is fine. So maybe you're not able to touch. The idea is to grab the toes, but you're not going to do that when you start it. So you touch till wherever it goes. Vision or the drishti is centered towards the tip of your left fingers. That is very important. Your neck rotates, so it is quite a challenging posture to begin with, but with practice and consistency, you're going to get there. Lift your rib cage, lift your sternum, and with an exhale, go down and try to grab your toes or wherever you can place comfortably. Open the shoulders and vision fixated towards the fingertips, and stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale, come back to the center. This time both the toes are going to be pointed forward, and with an exhale, you come down. Now keep your hip rotated this time to the center, and with an exhale, you come down on the left side like this. Stretch your right shoulder. Encounter an excellent stretch in your hamstrings, in your groins, in your shoulders, your hip flexors, chin, wrist, excellent strengthening posture. Spine is encountering a greater stretch, and stay here on the other side for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale back to Samasthiti. So this was Trikonasana A, and so in this particular sequence we have practice. Let's revise a little bit. We started the chair pose, then we moved on to tree pose. We also did mountain pose, and we also practiced right now tree pose. We practiced tree pose, and then we did Trikonasana A and B, and also we did downward dog. So these are some basic standing posture, beginner postures. I've broken down the alignment for you as a beginner, as and when you start practicing, and how to practice the full expression of the posture also. And I really urge you to take up yoga practice every day. Don't be discouraged if you don't see the results, because in my upcoming classes I'm going to talk about a lot of issues which are women-centered issues, especially about your thyroid, which is hypothyroid, hypothyroid, obesity, prenatal yoga, postnatal yoga, how to lose belly fat after your postpartum, and PCOD problem, and also a lot of women encounter many other stress-related issues, which leads to their premenstrual period. They suffer a lot of problems, menopause problems, all other hormonal changes. We're going to discuss a lot of things in my upcoming classes. Don't forget to end your practice always with Shavasana, which I'm going to do now. Bye for now.